Engineering the Tools of Scientific Discovery by Gabby, Rhianne, Matthew, Michael, and Jacob. What is the grand challenge? Science experiments and missions require engineers to design the tools and instruments that allow scientists to discover new things.
Our current technology is not advanced enough for scientists to make any new discoveries with, and is becoming useless. The Hubble Space Telescope is an example of technology that is still being used, even though it's over 27 years old. Engineers are not making new technology fast enough for scientists to make new discoveries with, so we need more engineers to work on creating and designing the tools of scientific discovery. We are not receiving enough funding for engineers to make these tools. There is also a lack of collaboration. If companies and countries worked together more, ideas would flourish and more would get done. Government influence is another force we're lacking in. If we had interest from the government, we would be more likely to accomplish more, as the government has many resources and funding that would prove valuable. This problem originated because of the lack of understanding about the human body and diseases, space hardware being not durable or efficient enough for long-distance space travel, and that most of the matter in space is still a mystery.
The problems facing biological research are that scientists need to gain a better understanding of the relationship between genes, diseases, and DNA, and continue to make pharmaceutical advancements. Because scientists are still trying to understand diseases and how the human body functions, they still have yet to find cures for most. Around 13.8 million people will be diagnosed with Alzheimer's by 2050, and despite scientists' best efforts, the disease shows no signs of slowing down. In order for biological research to happen efficiently, engineers need to quickly create tools of scientific discovery to help with mutating diseases. The largest problem facing physical and natural science research is the harshness of space. Millions of objects in space, such as micrometeoroid and orbital debris, comets, and asteroids, threaten the well-being of spacecraft. There is also a lack of efficient spacecraft systems, such as power systems, life support systems, and propulsion technology. The distances between planets take years to traverse, so durable water and air recovery systems are needed. Also, the temperature variations in space are harsh. For example, temperatures around the International Space Station range from 300 degrees Fahrenheit to negative 300 degrees Fahrenheit. There is also the fact that we only know about 4% of our universe. Potential energy sources could exist outside of our planet, but we remain unaware because engineers cannot yet grasp the fundamental laws that govern our universe. Greater collaboration between engineers and scientists means that engineers completely understand the needs of the scientist and can tailor their creations to be exactly what the scientists need. Engineers can also attempt to reinvent tools that scientists already use, such as microscopes. These inventions have been the same since the late 1600s, and engineers should think of ways to recreate these tools to make them more precise, cost-efficient, and effective. In terms of space travel, engineers can develop newer, faster, and more efficient propulsion systems, such as solar sails, ion engines, and electric propulsion systems. They can also advance technology that detects and prevents collisions with space debris, as well as stronger and lighter materials that regulate temperature. Lastly, engineers can develop reusable technology for spacecrafts, driving down costs and letting scientists focus on other aspects of space travel instead of their budget.
Engineers can obtain a more complete understanding of the human body, along with a better understanding of our universe. Engineers are able to use these tools to make advances in discovering cures for chronic illnesses and space travel.